This week on the Unqualified Gamers podcast, the boys go over the sketch drama and talk about the Xbox Game Pass price increase. Episode 75.
75.
What's up, guys?
Did you check to make sure that was the actual number?
I did. I double checked.
Did you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Is it 74? 70. I looked. It's right here.
You didn't look, did you?
Yeah, I did. I have.
You have 74? Yeah, it's 75.
I have 70. Yeah. Dang.
I know.
Remember, CC, you gotta check twice, measure four
I
times.
fucking
Like
did.
that.
I checked. I'm like, oh, okay, because it's all fucked up and not in order on my thing for some reason.
Mm.
But anyway,
How
welcome.
hard is it to keep things in order? They're numbered.
Right, but it's for some reason it's not in order. I don't know why. Just the last one, just like episode 70 is like stays at the end for some reason. So I don't know why that is.
Is it bigger? Does it have more girth?
I'm looking to see if maybe it's
Yes.
spelled wrong.
Goes
or
by
something.
file size.
Oh, is that what
I
it
don't
is?
fucking know.
I have no idea.
I don't fucking know. Welcome, DrZusse.
Hey guys,
He's
how you doing today?
Gonna be our new fourth member. So I apologize to everybody for having to deal with his bullshit.
As Reap decided to leave us.
Yeah, we had to find another Androider.
Yeah, we literally had you couldn't be an iPhone that way, we don't have a monopoly in here, so get to listen to the same bullshit.
It's all right. It's all right. Just like the Apple logo and all of its features, just like this, 75% is Apple, and that's all it is. Don't actually get everything about it. You only get 75%.
All right.
It's all right. I was looking up the newest Samsung features. I'll give you guys a list, so what you guys can look forward to over the next 3 or 4 years.
Well, yeah, we'll have it when it actually works correctly. So yeah, I would appreciate that. That I know, what Apple's working on. That way, it's actually going to work.
So
correctly.
Android is really just a
and not have a bunch of ads.
iPhone.
Yeah, that's what it is. So why don't you go take a picture of the moon, Zeus, and it'll bring up a fake image of the moon, for you.
Okay, that shit was hilarious. I don't know if that was real or not.
It's very real.
It was very real. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So a lot happened this week.
A lot, and it's funny because it happened like right when our podcast came out. So
yeah,
pretty insane.
The sketch drama that came out, he was in gay OnlyFans model. So a lot of people were like super pissed off at first, but then I think everybody realized like he wasn't hurting anybody. So like, fuck it, whatever.
Well, I think is it any different?
What was gay about his OnlyFans?
You didn't hear about it?
No, I've heard about this, but I don't know like the specifics of it.
So
he got with
he
some
did
guys and stuff like that, and was
okay. Well, he had images under the name Jamie Marr, I believe is what it was, and that was his OnlyFans profile, and it was him dressed like a chick, and then there was some videos of him taking some big fucking hammers, and. Yeah, it was fucking wild, man. I didn't think it was real at first. I honestly didn't think it was real. I mean, there was a slight resemblance, right? But I didn't think it was real until I started seeing stuff from
like Sketch talking about it.
No, it wasn't Sketch. It was FaZe Banks.
Was
talking about it because he was at FaZe Banks' house when the shit all went down, and he was freaking out, and he left in the middle of the night.
Which I'm glad he was at FaZe's house because FaZe handled that so well.
Yeah,
as a friend, like honestly, it's not even that has nothing to do with who Sketch is. Like that's his own personal, like how he does things. Like let him be. That's his own preference. Like whatever. Like that has nothing to do with. It's not like he's like when he was on stream or anything like that. He was trying to push it on people and telling everybody he had to go watch or whatever.
Oh no, no.
And
don't go to Twitter.
It wasn't 17-year-old girls either. So I mean,
yeah, exactly. So
still a respectable streamer, unlike
he shared
somebody.
He shared the Sketch told him to share the DMs between them. So it started out. Banks was like, "You awake?" He said, "I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve y'all." Banks says, "What do you mean? You're our boy. You didn't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything, bro. You good?" He said, "I'm by the airport. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry." Banks said, "Come back. You're good, dude." The boys pulled up, woke me up. They wanted to make sure you were good. You're good. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. He said, I'll come back. I just need someone to talk to. You know, we're all posted. Come back. You need a car, or you need us to call a car. He said, on the way. I mean, in Sketch's
like,
thing, he even said, like, dude, if he was by himself, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I love Sketch. I'm a huge Sketch fan, man.
Oh yeah, same.
What's up, brother?
I think. What's up, brother?
I do it to my girlfriend all the time. She fucking hates it. She hates it.
I don't understand why people are. I actually thought it was one of CC's just random things, like, you know, one of his daycare kids. He's just like, dude, you've got to see this kid. You know, he's funny or whatever it is. And I just expect like this 14-year-old kid playing Fortnite. And
no,
especially when it comes from CC, yeah, that makes sense.
And the thing is, it's like everything that he shows me, he was like, dude, you got to check this guy out. The last one he wanted me to check out, he was fucking viewbotting. He had like 3 people in his chat, and he had like the
last streamer that I told him to check out. Yeah.
It was like 40 or 50 people in
no.
In his stream.
The way that went was, I said, I found this dude I really like, but I'm pretty sure he's fucking viewbotting now that I've watched him for a while. And I said, I'm kind of heartbroken about it, and then I sent it to you. So I told you he was viewbotting.
But anyway,
but I still like the guy, like the dude that I fucking do. I still like him. I found this Tarkov streamer. I was cleaning my office up, and I watched him for like an hour, and then I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking viewbot, and I sent it to Zeus. Yeah, he was. But anyway, back to
he wanted me to double check it, so I went back to. Have you guys ever heard of the website Silly Gnome?
Yeah.
No. You can actually go back, and it takes all of the analytics from Twitch, and you can see how people do and what like their projected viewership or followship is going to be over the next several months. It'll tell you what games are best for you to play, and it's just amazing. Like it shows you actual growth. And when you see someone that has a spike of like 3 days where they go up by 150, 300 people, and it puts them at like 400, you know either they got the biggest raid of their life of 10,000 people, or they bought something.
I honestly like Twitch Tracker better than Silly Gnome, but that does the exact same thing. But anyway, back to this whole Sketch ordeal. You know, like there was a lot of people that were super pissed off about it. I don't know how you can be pissed off about. I mean, the dude, if he's gay, like, who gives a shit?
I don't think they were pissed off at him. Just more the fact of, okay, so the guy who released the information was called Pocketbook Philosophy.
Yeah.
They're more mad at him because it's
now
information that was released. Well, it's information that was released to try and hurt somebody.
Yeah.
That didn't, and it was information that is pointless. Like it's nothing to do with who he is as a person or how he streams. You know, so it's a past that doesn't even hurt anybody. You know, so regardless of what it was or anything like that, like it didn't need to be put out there.
Yeah.
It really just hurt the streamer as a person, you know, with that for information out there. So
more
people are going after
they're trying to figure out who he is and shit, and you know,
there's somebody who thinks they actually found out who he is, but they're, you know, before they say who they think it is, they're getting confirmation and all that good stuff. But
it's
people aren't happy with him.
Don't fuck with cats thing, right? Like,
yeah, I mean,
the internet, like Reddit wants to find something, they're gonna fucking find it.
Dude, the world loves Sketch. Everybody loves Sketch. Like everybody on the internet loves him except Zeus.
Yeah, they say anybody who's met him has said he's like a wholehearted, like good person. Like,
and I have no doubts about that. It's just the stuff that CC sends me is, I don't know. I mean, I guess you find it funny, but I just look at it and I'm like, why the fuck did you send this to me? What?
Don't ever look at his. I've had to like literally just not watch a lot of the things he sends me. I just block it.
I had to hide my shit I sent to Kai in good shit for a while because he was screening me pretty good.
But with Sketch being like found out or caught or whatever you want to say with this whole thing, it's a new trend. Like Sasha Grey is now on Twitch.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Bullshit. If you saw her picture, you'd know who she is. She's in the same old profession as Mia Khalifa.
Oh, okay.
All right. But now she streams on Twitch.
Just don't know who she is by her name, so.
Yeah, but you looked up the picture and you're like, I've seen that face. But there's a couple other ones, and I only realized that it was that person because someone had gifted me a sub to her thing. So I'm a sub to Sasha Gray's Twitch now.
Oh, somebody gifted you the sub.
Yeah,
Right.
you know.
Doesn't that mean you had to have been in there, or were you just like a random like 1 million person to get it?
No, legitimately, she was playing Elden Ring, and I saw the name, and I'm just like, "There's no fucking way." And I went to it, and it was like, you might have seen my other work, Winky Face, and I'm like, "Oh, this bitch." So yeah,
Have you?
absolutely, I have.
Yes.
I mean, I am much more into the Asian persuasion, but you know, every once in a while.
Anyway,
Well, I will
moving
say,
on.
I will say that I mean, it's just like a lot of like artists who are musicians and stuff like that got into movies. They started doing like
Yeah.
they'd come in to sing for a movie, and then next thing you know, they're an actor. So
Well,
switching
like,
careers isn't too uncommon, I suppose, when you get like a fan base and stuff like that.
well, like even like during COVID, it was a huge thing. So like Falling in Reverse, Ronnie Radke, he became a huge streamer. He was actually the #1 sub 2 streamer on Twitch for like 5-6 months in a row, like outdoing Ludwig, outdoing XQC, like all of these other people. And here's this dude that like I was randomly playing COD with, and I had no idea who the fuck he was until someone brought up that he was live and streaming or whatever. But I was just in there with like Tour Junkie and a bunch of other people just hanging out with him, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was around for that.
Yeah, awesome dude. I had no idea who the fuck he was until, you know, someone told me. So, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate it when they cross fields or change fields or whatever it is, as long as it's entertaining.
I'm just glad this Sketch is okay and he's
Mhm.
still gonna stream on Twitch because I love
mean,
Sketch.
the apology video he made, which by the way didn't need an apology.
Yeah.
Still funny. Still a funny character when he was doing that.
It's like
Let's address the elephant in the room.
I did not
got
have
a new
sex with that
haircut.
man.
Just
Maybe
kidding.
I did.
But,
Just kidding. I did. Possibly. Like it was hilarious. So.
yeah, I just liked it when he like in the like how he opens, just like let's address the elephant in the room. I got a haircut. I was like,
it was good. It was good. It was good.
It was great.
It was over 100,000 people in there for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, and then Sneeko tried to come
best.
after him for it, and I just that was
Sneeko just hates everything and everybody. So
yeah.
that dude is just he like
angry.
That's
an angry
the
man.
he always takes the dark road every time. So you know he lied to you guys.
Well,
yeah, fucking everybody has a fucking past. You know,
so more controversy though. I mean, not as big of a controversy, but the Apex new battle pass. Have you guys heard about that? So they've changed it now. So usually you would be able to buy the battle pass with your Apex coins. Like so if you completed the last battle pass, you'd be able to use some of those to buy the new battle pass. Not going to happen anymore. Now you have to use real life money to buy any battle pass. You can't just use coins.
Okay.
And they're going to bring out the battle pass every half season instead of a full season. So every like 2 months or something like that, you have to get the battle pass again. And it's going to be $10, or if you get the premium, $20. So you could be paying $20 or $40 for the full season.
That's fucking wild. I mean, don't buy it, and they'll stop doing it real quick.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have already started like leaving Apex and pretty much been saying like this is dumb and
I mean,
Apex anymore, but
Apex does need a way to keep their revenue going, to keep their live service going. It's not one of those games or one of those publishers that you hear a whole lot about anymore unless it's controversy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they're really making their money at this point because
with the battle pass and skins, they release new skins and you know every once in a while like the battle pass and shit, right?
Yes, but I don't think that they're releasing skins in the quantity or quality that like COD is doing.
Right.
So but speaking of skins in a battle pass, do you guys like Transformers?
Yeah.
Like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Megan Fox.
Overwatch 2
really like
is actually did she was hot in the first one, and after that I kind of just wanted to punch her.
Really like Megan
be there,
Fox. All
just
Megan
be there as a pretty face, and that's it.
All Megan Fox.
But they're doing another collab with Overwatch 2 where you can actually have Megatron or Optimus Prime as one of your skins now.
There you go.
So,
kind of Overwatch guy.
I used to be, not since they forced everyone to go to Overwatch 2. Ever since they took out that extra tank, it's just been a downhill battle.
You
That's
know,
why
I was completely boycotting it for the longest time, but they changed the things that I didn't like, and I said I would go back and play it if they changed certain things. The battle pass is no longer a requirement for new characters. You now get your characters. You're not locked behind a paywall or like, I think it was like 180 hours of gameplay from a new account to unlock all of the characters.
Yeah.
The money is now just straight skin sprays, and I'm okay with that. Do I miss 6v6? Absolutely. They got rid of the one role that I played, which was off tank.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, like their collabs lately have been pretty on point. The one before this was Cowboy Bebop. The Diva skin with their collab with Porsche was super, like really clean. I don't know. I think that they might be going in the right direction. There are even talks of people trying to do in the arcade balancing 6v6 with all of the new characters. So
I want like actual, like if I want to go into ranked, I want to do 6v6. I just can't. I can't stand the 5. I just can't. That's one reason I'm waiting for what is it, Marvel's Rivals to come to PC. Once that comes to PC, I'm trying it. There's no way. I'm not.
The biggest thing that was keeping them from going back to 6v6 was the queue times. If you notice in Overwatch 2, queue times are like 1 to 3 minutes. When in the first Overwatch, you might be waiting 6 or 7, even up to 10 minutes if you're playing DPS only. So that is one thing that they've done, that they've really, by taking out that one tank role because no one wanted to play tank, you've really cut those times down quite a bit.
Well, that's why you just have people, you get with people who go flex, and then your times are cut down instantly.
Absolutely.
We'd have one person usually who would only do DPS, but everybody else would flex.
Yep.
And if you can learn multiple roles, then your queue times are slim to none.
Yeah, and me playing off tank, I mean, automatically we were getting in queues, every 16 seconds.
Yeah.
But when you're solo queuing as DPS, especially when you get up to, anything above diamond, when you get into like masters, your queue times, I mean, you watch some of these streamers, they're playing like full levels on Elden Ring in the time that you're getting into a queue.
Well, tell them to stop going DPS only. That's half the problem. That's another problem is people they'll only be like a one character show, and then like say they get DPS and then the other person chooses that character. They're like, oh, let me get that character, and then you're battling about who gets the character. I'm like, geez.
Yeah, and then they just quit.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
But yeah,
I know there's some controversy with Rainbow Six Siege skins too, because in Rainbow Six Siege, if you get like all 32 unlocks or whatever, you get a special skin.
Okay.
But a lot of the things that you're paying for is actually old skins just sprayed a different color.
Yeah.
It's the exact same skin, just instead of being gold, it's like purple.
Have you seen that they added
still fucking relevant?
They added a market for trading skins on Siege now too.
Oh, they like CS:GO?
Yeah, you can sell skins on Siege now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there an in-game? I've never played Siege. Is there an in-game currency, or are we talking like dollars?
There's an in-game currency. It's
okay.
Yeah, you get credits for like completing matches, and they added like a standing now. Like your standing goes down if you like team kill or if you abandon matches.
Yeah.
And if your standing is low, then you get less in-game credits for like winning a match or even just completing a match. It's like a percentage of the full amount.
Do you get double skins now? Because remember how you used to open packs and you get like...
Yeah, you can still get duplicates from alpha packs, but they added Bravo packs, which are guaranteed unique skins.
Okay,
gotcha.
Speaking of skins and controversy, Rogue Company got rid of the Dr. Disrespect
Rogue
skin.
Company on the Unqualified Gamers podcast.
We are talking about your former hero that you even got a chair that's colored in red because of the vest that he wears.
That's not why I got a chair that's red. It's not.
I don't know, guys. What does it look like to you? Everything in his room is red except the thing his ass is on.
I have 2 chairs that are red.
I know.
Doesn't it say DD? Doesn't it say DDR on the headrest? Yeah, right there. I see it.
Yeah.
It's engraved.
Headrest.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh. It's right in his lower back like a tramp stamp.
No. It's not.
But no, they've removed it. That like every time you think that like people are just done hitting this dude and like taking him down a notch, he finds another low. So yeah. I mean,
I saw a video today
in 6 months Predator. He'll still be back and he will still have 20,000 viewers.
I saw a video of it was Shroud crediting Doc for his fame, but it was prior to him being banned on Twitch.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and then said he won't talk to him
Doctor
ever again.
Disrespect like rated Shroud with like 40,000 viewers, and that's how he got famous.
Yep.
Mhm.
But
On Twitch.
I guess Shroud hasn't talked to Doctor Disrespect since he got banned on Twitch. He said
Yep.
like I saw a clip today. It was like my instincts kicked in, and I thought nobody gets banned on Twitch for no reason. He's
Yeah.
got to have done something bad. So
Especially
I'm just, like,
a
not going to talk
permanent
to him anymore.
ban. And
Yeah.
can we stop
Yeah.
calling it a ban and just call it what it is, and that's a suspension?
Not
Like, I'm
Dr.
sorry, how could
Disrespects.
no, I get that. His is a ban. But it's just like, Amaranth has been banned for the 12th time this week on Twitch. It's just like, it's not a ban at this point.
It's like
It's
when
a
people quit
suspension.
smoking. They quit smoking.
Yeah.
They're just really pausing. They're
Yeah.
just taking
Just
a
really
break.
pausing.
They
Thank
go
you.
back to smoking like 2 months later. Like, yeah, I almost made it.
It's not on the list here, but me and Dr. Zeus played Escape from Tarkov last night. It's insanely
rough.
fucking rough right now. Travis, have you been playing
But
it?
Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit.
Oh my
Travis is
god,
doing
dude.
fine.
Have you
I've
played
been
the
doing
past
just
2
fine.
days?
Yeah, I played a little bit yesterday and some
Do you
the day
notice?
before.
Do you notice
I played
that
since the patch.
that the scavs and the PMCs just team up against you?
I haven't had that happen to me. I know that like the scavs kind of seek out noise like crazy now. Like if you kill like a PMC or a scav in one area and then you linger in the area, like the scav army
they
shows
come.
up. There'll be like 100 of them.
So I was hunting goons on customs. And all in Fortress, I was being shot at by goons, Rashala, and PMCs. And all of them were firing at me from Fortress. So
Yeah,
on the kill feed, you saw that it was like guard, big pipe, USEC, another guard, Rashala, and then Knight just hunted me down.
Yeah.
But like that shouldn't be a thing, right? Like
No.
it shouldn't be that.
We were playing.
You gotta practice your 5 Ds of Tarkov.
Dick, and dick.
We were playing
Dodge,
last
duck, dip,
night,
dive, and dodge.
and Zeus was AFK at the start of the round, so I was running around, fucking around. And then we start heading down towards Big Red on customs.
Like
and
straight down the
get-
road on the side.
I get fucking one tap to the dome from like 100 yards away, and there's a
And it's a
scab
PMC.
between me and the PMC, and he shot me
Yep.
in the fucking head.
Let's
And
go
they
be in the
didn't
win this time.
shoot each other at all, did they?
No, they didn't. I had to kill
Yeah,
both.
yeah. Zeus had to kill both.
Just don't be in the win.
They were within like 10 meters of each other, both shooting at me.
Yeah, shot me
Like
with an
no
MP5.
obstructions or anything
One
like that.
tapped
Yeah,
me
he
with
just
an MP5 from like 100 yards away. It was fucking crazy.
he sprayed that 50-round drum at him and just one tapped him to the face.
And then
He was pretty pissed.
we went to factory because I'm like, fuck all that. And Zeus goes in this door, right? Goes in the door, the bottom door by offices. And I'm like 30 yards behind him. And I walk in and I see a PMC standing right in front of me, looking through the wall at Dr. Zeus. Because I thought it was Dr. Zeus. I'm like, are you in the hallway? Is that you? And he's like, no.
No,
And I'm looking at this guy, and then all of a sudden he starts shooting me, so I killed him. I'm like, what the? He was like locked onto Zeus. He
was straight up through the wall, did not care that punishment was there, just looking at me through like 3 walls and a bookcase. And I'm in this little room, this little office, just loading mags again because I just magged up some dudes.
Or something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's almost
wild.
like they have walls.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm over it. But yeah,
AI is nuts right now.
Yeah, it's just wild. So what is this?
Acolyte, Rotten Tomatoes score?
Acolyte. What is Acolyte?
Yeah,
this whole
Acolyte?
This whole podcast might just be a controversy podcast episode.
Okay.
I don't know, but Acolyte is like the new Star Wars on Disney. They have a season. I think they have had 7 episodes thus far. Maybe it's 8, 7 or 8.
Is it basically like The Mandalorian, just another branch off?
It's another branch off, but it's not The Mandalorian. This is like prequel to a whole bunch of stuff, and like.
So where is it in the timeline? Like, is it before all of the movies? Is it after them?
Okay, guys,
I believe. I honestly don't know if I'm being 100% honest. I believe it's before a lot of. I think it's before. I 100%. I can't tell you. I don't know. Somebody can let us know in the comments because they're gonna know. I'm not gonna know. But if Casey were here, I could ask him.
It's 100 years before the events of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and there's a lot that's happening. Like there's a lot of things that are going on in this movie that are a lot of people are complaining about. Like one of the biggest things too is like they're trying to say that the Force like someone was born through the Force, but not through another person, which would completely contradict the storyline from the actual original Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Wookiee is using a metal detector to scan a planet to look for the Force. It's just there's a lot going on. But the Rotten Tomatoes, they did this with I can't remember what the other movie was. Dave Chappelle's stand up. They like completely like Rotten Tomatoes score was like 90 or was like 0 or something like that, but the audience score was like 97.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's the opposite on this one. So the Rotten Tomatoes score is an 83 and the audience score is a 14, but they've hidden it. It's not on the front page anymore. You have to go into the actual season to see what the audience score is. But the thing is they only have one season and they don't know if they're even going to make a second season. So to take it and put it into seasons on purpose is a little like sketchy. You know,
they've kind of been doing that with a lot of platforms. Like, I don't
it's
know
bad.
about you guys, but I liked being able to see the downvotes on like YouTube and whatever else. And the fact that they don't allow you to see that anymore because of bullying and view bombing or whatever it is. I'm sorry, if there's a reason to be fucking review bombed, then you fucked up. And there is coming back from review bomb. I mean, Helldivers 2 is a perfect example of doing things right and then coming back from, being that horribly review bombed.
Yeah.
You earned this shit. And if it's going to do something like that, I don't know. Why do we even use Rotten Tomatoes scores anyway? Like,
I don't trust that.
IMDb's a
I never
3.5 out of 10. So
yeah.
Again, who though?
Yeah, who decides? Usually it's Hollywood themselves or people that are.
It's obviously a group of people somewhere that watches movies.
I don't know, because that comes out to what, like an 80, almost an 80%, like a 75, almost 80% at a 3.5.
Well, according to Rotten Tomatoes, it's a 83%. So
yeah,
no, it's 3.5 out of 10, so that's 35%.
Oh, 3.5 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay, no, I thought it was out of 5.
That's IMDb.
Yeah, I thought it was out of 5 too.
3.5 out of 10. Sorry.
Okay, so that's a 35%.
Yeah,
I mean, that's still a little higher than the audience of Rotten Tomatoes, but
IMDb, I would trust IMDb over Rotten Tomato. I get that it's a nice thing to just have scored 9,000 on Rotten Tomato, but
yeah,
I mean half these things, I don't care. I don't care what GQ has to say about the movies I watch.
God bless you.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Sorry.
I don't know. I didn't watch any of the Star Wars stuff. I watched a lot of the other stuff that like made sense to the story, but
I heard The Mandalorian was great. I just never watched it.
It was really good.
All right,
it was really good.
I'll watch it after I finally catch up on House of
Is that series done?
Fett
Or are they
good
coming
too.
out with another season?
I believe they're coming out with
I
another
think it's
season.
done. Are they?
Yeah.
I thought it was done. Oh well.
I don't believe so.
What do I know?
I don't believe so.
I've watched I don't know, like 4 of the Star Wars movies, but never like got into it deep. I got more like growing up. I got more into Harry Potter, so that's where my investment went.
I was
season 4 has already been written.
Pedro
Pascal.
3 seasons out.
Yeah.
So CC has had this random kick about going back to COD, and I guess the cheating is just getting worse.
Yes. Oh, did you? That's actually part of the list. Is the cheating in COD?
Oh.
Yep.
So engine owning, which is one of the hacking softwares, websites or whatever, they currently are giving away free walls on Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone.
Oh wow.
We can cut that out of the podcast too,
so people don't go there to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call of Duty's gonna have to fix their. They're gonna have to fix their anti-cheat.
Yeah, 100% they're gonna have to. But I mean,
do they really have an anti-cheat? Like, is it really an anti-cheat? Not really.
Probably not.
Yeah, honestly, they just need Vanguard. Like, I know Vanguard's super invasive and everything else, but
they need.
I don't ever run into cheaters on Valorant, which is
Fortnite. Never has.
So
cheaters.
Vanguard is so good that it won't allow you to start up other games if Vanguard is on your computer and it detects cheats for other games. I just think that's cool, but at the same time, that's pretty fucked to have that level of
but like the fucking cheats are getting so bad, dude. I mean,
speaking of cheats, going back to Tarkov, that shit's been nuts. Have you seen all of the speed hacking going on?
No,
I've seen some clips.
Yeah, I've seen
And,
I've seen it in the
there-
past.
Honestly, I haven't had any interest in playing PvP since PvE came out. I've just been having so much fun on PvE.
100% agree.
Oh, there's one other one that Landmark saw for the first time. He killed a speed hacker by just like randomly pretty much turning around and just spraying.
Yeah.
And the guy had no dog tag.
Oh,
So
nice.
there was no
I saw
way
a video
to
like that, but it
report
was Glorious E on Streets. The guy was like teleporting all over check 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Landmark
And
was on streets.
he had like an MP5 and no gear on, no dog tag, but he was like teleporting all over the place. And
Yeah.
then he'd come zooming down the hallway, and Glorious E
And-
killed him. And
And
Fucking
the
hate
only
cheaters.
reason that he knew that it was a PMC is because he couldn't loot the melee. Otherwise, you would just assume that it's a scav.
Yeah.
But because he couldn't take the taiga off of him, he's just like, it's a PMC. He went around, he looked at it. The dude had a freaking an alpha armband on and everything else. I'm just like, damn, that's some shit there.
You thought
So-
that wiggle killed Tarkov. Speedrunners are gonna kill it quicker.
Yeah,
All the
I
cheaters.
still
That's
well,
why
the wiggle that
PvP is
killed
where it's at.
Tarkov is all about the cheaters.
About
and-
hacks, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
PvE is way better. It's way more fun, except for right now it's just wild. But they'll find a happy medium. I feel like they will. I
they're
really
just
do.
running into all of the problems that SPT has already solved, but they're
Yeah.
just going back through all of these things because they refuse to, talk to them or to even do it. Because I'm pretty sure that most of the people in SPT are just pissed off at BSG
Probably.
for charging them so much money. Especially, like, I was having a conversation with some people about it, and they're like, "Yeah, wouldn't people from SPT want to go back and help them?" And it's like, maybe if it came standard with the game, but not if it's going to cost people an extra, $160 or whatever the fuck it is.
That CC's willing to pay.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is though is like you don't really. I mean, all BSG would have to do is download Tarkov and see what they have changed to fix it, right? I mean, they don't need help. They can just do it themselves. I mean,
Well,
But-
Have you guys seen that there's a quest line that you can complete now to get the deeper pockets that come with
Yes.
the Unheard
Yeah.
edition?
yes.
Yeah. I think
So
the last few quests you have to do are kind of crazy. It's like every boss 5 times. And I think the last quest you turn in is like 13 bitcoins.
I paid for
That's
those pockets.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
I
We're
paid
not-
for those
Um,
pockets.
Oh, you can also do another one for the new
Bought, not built.
the new injector. You can also craft that now, and there's a quest that you can craft it if you don't have the Unheard edition.
Oh, do you
so-
get a
What's the deal
special?
with the new cases in the hideout? I haven't looked anything up on it, but I've seen like the locked
that's-
cases.
That's all PvP. It's the new vendor ref. So it's the thing between PvP and arena. So that's where all
Okay.
your GP goes now. All the GP coins are useless now.
in
And
PvE?
they are a pure currency for PvP. And there's this new dude ref that you can like trade them for, and you can now transfer items between PvP and arena.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Do your
So-
stats transfer now too? Did they carry? Does your PMC on PvP carry over to your stats?
I honestly, I
Arena?
have no idea.
'Cause I
And
remember
with
them
all
talking
of-
about that.
And with all of the exploits for a lot of the stat things, because of stuff they keep trying to fix, I don't know. Like every time they try to fix something, they just break something else. So like the gym, if you used your gym twice, went into a raid and then left, you were able to use your gym 2 more times, and you were able to do that for like a full week. So a lot of people got max strength and endurance just by running one raid and then doing their gym twice.
Yeah.
Because you can get up to 32 points or something stupid between the
I
two
have no
stats.
idea what you're even talking about. I don't
Well,
use my
things
gym.
would.
I don't use
Oh,
my
it's part of the
hideout.
hideout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't use it. Who's gonna go see the Deadpool Wolverine? Comes out on the 26th.
I want to. I doubt my wife. I don't think is going to want to watch it, but I am going to find a way to watch that movie.
I think I'm gonna go to the
I'll probably
theater
wait
for
till
the
it comes
first
out
time in
on
years.
Amazon Prime to rent, and then like a week after I rent it, it'll be free on like Hulu
Yeah.
or some shit.
Will
My
it be Amazon
girlfriend
Prime to rent?
loves-
Is it going to be
Loves Deadpool.
Disney?
so-
I don't know. It'll probably be available to rent on Prime before it's
Yeah.
available for free on Disney.
But yeah, I'm
Imagine.
excited for it.
Watch
It
it
looks
back,
really good. It looks really good. And then
It does. Looks hilarious.
That comes out July 26th, and then Gladiators 2 is in theaters November
November
22nd.
Supposed to be coming
Denzel
theaters only.
Washington, Pedro Pascal. I don't know.
Jimon
Jimon.
Hanso.
Yeah,
I
Connie
have no idea who
Nelson.
that is.
I'm
That's
super
you ever
excited for
seen
that.
Blood Diamond?
Yes.
The guy in that one, the African who helped him get the
Okay.
diamonds and
Who
stuff.
hid the
that hid
diamond?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that
And
guy a
then
lot.
Connie Nielsen, who was in the first Gladiator, played the
But
mom.
no, what's his face?
Oh, he's dead.
Dead. Yeah, they're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, I forgot. Yeah. Well, I
But
mean,
it looks really good.
spoiler, guys. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's only
sorry.
been like 20 years.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
24 years.
yeah.
Such a good
I will
fucking movie.
say though that everything that Pedro Pascal touches is fucking gold right now.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That dude, I don't know what it is about him, but everything he touches is a hit.
100% agree. 100 like everything. Like Last of Us.
Papa Pedro, dude. Everyone
Oh,
wants
yeah.
more Papa Pedro.
Everybody wants more Papo.
Mandalorian. I mean, you name it. Everything is fucking golden. I want to go.
Was he in anything
When's there
big
gonna be
before Game of
more
Thrones?
of The Last of Us, dude? I want to watch more of The Last
Yeah.
of Us.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's been around a long time. I mean, he did really good in Game of Thrones, though. Speaking of Game of Thrones, am I still the only one watching House of the Dragon?
I've watched episode 3, but like I said, Missa was gone. I wasn't able to catch up, so I haven't seen 4 yet.
So fucking good. So fucking good.
It is. I'm just getting tired of all of their filler. I feel like they're doing so much filler. Like the one, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the one brother just walking through that one castle. It's like a solid 5-10 minutes of him just looking around corners. I'm like, just fucking get on with this.
Well, there's a reason that they do that though, because they want to explain how big this fucking castle is.
I understand that. And I don't know what it is, and it might just ruin it for you, but there is some kind of a cinematic thing that they do where like the two people talking are super clear, and then everything just to their sides is like just out of focus. It's not like it almost looks like it's a filter on it.
I don't know, maybe background
it's the
blur.
weirdest thing.
Yeah,
basically, it almost looks like a background blur.
I love background blur.
I mean, I can put it on if you want.
Not during the podcast. I'm
I can throw my logo up in the background also. I know you love that shit.
I hate
Pass.
green screen. I hate
Such
all
a
that
headache
shit
from
on the
looking at it.
podcast. What else is on here? Sony.
The Void.
What?
Are you looking at the warranty Void stickers?
Yes. What is that?
So on the back of a lot of like gaming systems and stuff, you know how you used to like, you could take it to a repair shop, but there was a warranty Void sticker if that thing was broken.
Yep.
So those are actually illegal in the U.S. I believe the government had to go after Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. They were all worn back in 2018, which I think was around the time that the 360 was still out. And
No, that was way after.
we were about to have the Xbox One, but
360 was like 05.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was the one. But they had to warn basically like saying you can't put these on here. Like like people should be able to open. They've bought this system. They should be able to look at it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now, if there's some sort of damage that's done to it that's excessive, then
Right.
yes, the warranty can be voided, like water damage with iPhones, you know. But they are going after Zotac, ASRock, and Gigabyte now, which UFD Tech talks about. He's been given a lot of great information with a lot of things that are coming up because he talked about the Switch Pro 2, which somebody came up with. And apparently there's a guy on YouTube called Naga, and he has like a full video of how to change your regular Switch OLED to an OLED Pro. Doubles the RAM, 16 times the storage, which is like a 0.5 terabyte. They put the Linux and Wine emulator on it, and the guy was able to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, Fallout New Vegas, COD, Black Ops, and GTA 5. But they did say that it like maxed out his RAM and he was getting like 20 frames per second. So
yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the, like if that warranty void sticker is broken or whatever, like but there's a lot of people that shouldn't be opening consoles that fucking do. And
but I mean, you still would have something else that would be like something that would void the warranty. Like obviously if the motherboard's scratched or, the pins on the processor are damaged, then But
because I mean, I opened up my Xbox, my regular Xbox, and it looks exactly like a PC inside. Everything is just like a PC. 360, not so much, but everybody had to open up their 360 unless they wanted to send it in. I sent my first 360 in.
You mean try to deal with the red ring of death?
Yeah,
got one.
I sent my first one
fix
in.
the laser.
My second one that
The
went
disc.
bad.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
I had to fix the laser. And do you guys ever hear about the towel trick with the Xbox 360?
No.
So you wrap it in like 4 towels, and you turn it on and wrap it in like 4 towels. Well, it had the red ring. You just leave it on for like an hour. It'd get super hot, and it would remelt the fucking CPU thing. It worked. We used it. It would work for like 2-3 months. Then you'd have to do it again. Some people were putting it in the oven wrapped in towels, but I wouldn't do that. But yeah.
That's
Speaking of
There are
like
a lot of other
fixing
shit that could heat
things,
up and break doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of replacing things and that stuff, Nintendo no longer has replacement parts for the Wii U, and is no longer taking replacement orders or anything like that.
Didn't they only sell like 17 of those?
The Wii U?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do know though that there are at last count, I think there's still 4 people on Nintendo Wii U servers, the 3DS and Wii U servers after they shut the servers down. They've left them on this whole time, and they're playing in lobbies by themselves. Like there's nothing else there. But like the last Splatoon player, I think it was like 10 or 15 days ago. Like these are all people that are trying to like break world records, and they already have. There was a huge thing when like the Halo servers, like the original Halo servers went down.
Yeah, I remember that.
There were people still in what was that, Gulch or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were there for like 25 days. These people have been on for like 60 plus days after the shutdown.
Yep. Yeah,
and they're still just running the one track, and like there's a certain map rotation that's supposed to change every like hour or two. And the next map rotation won't change for like 38 years or something on the countdown.
Yeah.
So but there's still people doing it. It's nuts.
You guys see this game? The Game Pass is going up. So this is a big deal. We need to get this in for sure. The Xbox Game Pass is going from $10 a month to $12 a month. Is that for the PC Game Pass? Is this PC
Game Pass? Yeah.
I thought it was going up more than that.
No. So the Xbox Live Gold is going from 60 to 75.
Right, I knew that
per year, but it's going to remain $10 a month. But that's what. And then the what I think you're probably thinking of is the console Game Pass. So there's the Game Pass for console.
Yeah.
That's going away entirely. It's going to become the Game Pass Standard, which is going to be $15 a month. And then they're not even going to have like day one games on it for a while.
So how do they get day one access? Go to Ultimate?
They I'm probably.
How much is Ultimate then?
I don't remember. I don't know if I even saw it. 20. Oh, Ultimate is going from $17 to $20 a month.
Okay, yeah.
So they seem to be in line with everyone else that's upping their
everything's
fees.
going up. The price of games is going up.
Everything's going up.
For streaming's going up. Yeah.
I mean, their shit is literally $10 to $12 is the same exact percentage as Twitch's thing.
That's Twitch just went up 20% today, right?
Yeah, today.
Today, yeah, the day we record, so Thursday it went up.
So for subbing went up like $1, didn't it?
$6 a sub now.
Which means that we'll all make an extra 50 cents off our subs, unless Twitch is just going to take the entire $1 and give us the middle finger. I wouldn't be surprised.
Would surprise me. But yeah, that's another thing that's happening. MrBeast hit 300 million subscribers on YouTube. Congrats, MrBeast.
Insane, yeah.
I've realized this. So MrBeast is like the new age version of Steve Irwin, because he's out there helping everybody, building all those houses and shit. And he's got all these fucking haters and shit, and it's just hilarious to me that all these people hate on him for, building houses. He was literally
curing blindness.
Yeah.
And people were giving him shit for being like, oh, well, you shouldn't be filming this. Is like, I'm putting all this money out there. I should be able to make a documentary, or at least document what the fuck I'm doing with these like hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to cure blindness.
So that, like
How do you think I paid for it?
blind. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
How do you
right.
think I paid for it?
Yeah. He just built 1,000 houses or something for
I
people
hate
in
The
need.
tiny homes. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that video the other day. Like that dude is the fucking shit. I love him. Good job, MrBeast.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Right.
Oh God, I hate
Um,
people.
Well, one thing you'll be happy about is the new Samsung products. You were looking into those,
say,
weren't you?
Kyle, you want to look at that, or
Do I want to look at it?
Talk about that.
I did look at it. Yeah. So the Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip 6 are coming out. They both have a more boxed design, which to me makes it look a lot like an iPhone.
Okay.
As weird as that is. It's going to have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with Galaxy AI, a conversation translator, and the ultra-wide camera now. So wider picture, so they're going to be able to zoom out again, kind of like people have been doing.
There you
anyways.
go. We'll be able to get that on iPhone in 6 months, right? Remember
We already
that?
have it. We already have it.
Fucking Android users.
They came out with the Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch Ultra, which is kind of funny because the Galaxy Watch Ultra looks like the band and everything look exactly like the Apple Ultra. It's named the same and everything. So that was kind of funny. But it's going to have 100 hours of battery life if it's on power saving mode.
The Buds 3.
Titanium. And they say it's deep sea diving type of watch, but you can go 100 meters for 10 minutes.
Who wears their watch when they go diving anyway? Like,
And
I
I'm
wear
sorry,
my
if you're
watch when I
going-
go swimming.
If you go 100
You pretty much
meters
never take mine
down,
off.
do you have
Yeah.
any idea the amount of time you have to spend in compression stops in order to come back
come
up
back
from
up.
that depth? It's
that's 300
that's
feet.
fucking useless.
Make
Yes.
sure you fart. Make sure you fart on your way up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They also came
Uh,
out with the Buds 3 and Buds 3 Pro. Look legit identical to the AirPods
Do they
and
really?
AirPods Pro. Looks identical. I'm not even
I
kidding.
actually
It's
think
just
that
they're
all-
like silver.
I think that all earbuds look identical at this point.
I tell you what, I had the
Oh my
Skull
god,
Candy.
they are
AirPods,
fucking identical.
I got the Skull Candy AirPods, and those things sucked. They were so bad. Like they barely would even stick in your ear. It was just like the little rubber piece went in your ear, and that was it. It was so hard to.
I'm an
Like,
Apple
See,
guy.
move my hand in.
I've used Raycon. I've just used third-party stuff, and the Raycons are amazing because they come with like
Yeah.
8
I've
or
heard they're
9
good.
different kinds of little things, and they have them
Mhm.
like slightly larger, but they also have them slightly longer. So if you like have like
Oh,
deep
yeah.
ear canals, they not only
Yeah.
have wider, but not only that length, but that girth that we talked about.
So
They should make it to where
they-
it's like a cone where it just kind of goes from big to small.
The AirPods
they
have
do.
similar shit to that. I have the AirPods. I have the AirPod Pros, and what I use like every day is I use JLBs because they were $50,
Mhm.
and I bought them because I didn't really want to care what happened to them. I don't want to spend $200 on AirPods again because my left AirPod like doesn't work for shit. My Pro.
I say good JBLs makes good.
Yeah, they're
shit.
good. They're $50.
Yeah.
They were cheap. So, but yeah, these do look exactly like AirPods.
Yeah.
like, exactly. With a
They'll
clear,
have
clear
live
lid.
They'll have live translate though, so that's a plus.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then they also came out with a Galaxy Ring, which you would have to get. You would have like a sizer sent to you beforehand, so you could figure out what size ring you are supposed to get.
And what does this ring do?
So it goes on your finger.
Tracks fitness, right? I'm pretty sure
Yep,
it's
it'll
like a
it'll
fitness
check.
tracker.
Yeah, it'll track.
Same
your
thing as your
fitness.
watch.
It's supposed to have a 7-day charge on it, and then it'll also allow you to have like tap features on it, so you could like double tap and it'll make your phone take a picture or something like that, or I don't know, turn on a
Oh, I've
flashlight or
seen that
whatever you set it
commercial,
to. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
set your phone up.
I
double tap
mean,
your finger
everybody
and-
thought it was weird when they were talking about smartwatches. So, maybe.
I mean, I don't see a problem with the ring. I think it would suck to, I don't know, be having to wear a ring for that. Like, I'm not gonna replace it for my wedding ring because I'm gonna have to take it off to charge it every so
Yeah.
often. Like,
Yeah,
whatever,
I feel
but-
like I didn't wear my class ring or anything because I would just beat the shit out of it. So I would think that would probably get the shit beat out of it pretty hard.
yeah, I think it's supposed to be.
But hey,
titanium, or
innovative.
is
It's
it-
cool. I mean,
I don't know.
cool.
Yeah, I
idea.
mean, it's nice to see that they're
Does it
doing
have a
something
screen on it or
different.
anything?
No,
No.
on the watch, no.
No?
Or on the ring, no. No.
No.
There's no.
It's just like a heart rate monitor. I'm pretty sure is
Oh.
really all it does.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
2 little nodes or something inside the ring.
Tracks your
I'm
movement.
gonna guess like
and
heart
I'm
rate.
sure
and
it's
just
got like GPS in it for
Probably text your
tracking.
steps and shit. Yeah.
Just all that.
I'm sure it communicates with
Same
your
thing
phone
as your
too.
fitness app on your watch does. So if you already have a watch, it's kind of redundant to have the ring as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But
And I think the
think
watch
we're
is
almost to
better
the
anyway,
bottom of the
'cause
list
I-
already. We
I
flew
think
through the
Kai.
list.
I think Kai should buy one and review it on the podcast.
Why would we not have Zeus buy it since he already has Galaxy shit?
Because I think you should.
Yeah.
Real
I
question
would,
is how
I-
long until Apple comes out with a ring?
Who knows?
6
We're
months.
Here's the thing.
already have one.
I don't even have a smartwatch. I've never seen the point of having a smartwatch. I just have my normal watch that I wear.
So there you go. The ring's
So-
perfect for you.
I've got no use for it. But I did just look at this, and I know that we're like over the hour, but I really
no,
did
we're
want to
good.
talk about
We're good.
There's
that
already
the
Apple
Adobe
Ring.
thing.
Mm.
That shit is nuts.
Yes.
I don't. What is it? Oh yeah, they were taking customers' info and shit, right?
Oh, not their info. Anything that you do on Adobe, so any of the editing, any of the pictures, any of the stuff, they're claiming rights to.
Yep.
No shit.
Everything.
They made a post saying like, "Oh, that's your own work. We're not going to take it or whatever like that." But they refuse to update the terms in the terms of service to say that it's not their.
Yep. And
work.
that is the newest terms of service. I was watching Pirate Gaming Software do an entire thing where he went over this whole thing, and he's just like, I don't know why everyone's pissed off about this part of it right here. And I forget what the hell it was. He's like, this is where you need to be focusing why you're pissed.
Yeah.
And that is that everything that you do, they can now use without your permission, and they
Mhm.
can use it in any way that they see fit.
Yep.
And that is fucking nuts. Could you imagine Canva doing that?
There's people that were trying to cancel their subscriptions too, and they were doing like huge cancellation fees. There was like a student who
Yep.
had it to do some work and stuff like that, and then they found out about this and canceled it, and then they like charged him,
Wow.
I don't know, like a couple $100 or something like that to be
But
able
yeah,
to
what
cancel.
what if you are using it to do stuff that you have an NDA on or something like that? But
yeah.
you know, you're using this, and then they're just like, nah, that's mine now, homie. I don't really care.
My question would be,
It's
does
wild.
it go against copyright law? Like if I make something in Adobe and then I have a copyright on it, they can't use it anymore because it's my copyright anyways.
No, not if you sign it saying that they have all rights to your work.
Hmm.
You know, so
yeah, I mean,
it
there's
doesn't
got to
really-
be a loophole there. So yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, it's like, so Unqualified Gamers, right? We have
Mhm.
someone who makes a logo for us. Like, we're like, oh, can you rebrand this and make a design for it? They make this designed logo. We get a copyright on it. The person who made the work can't use that logo because we have the copyright.
unless in the original contract. So like when I did my logo, not the one in the background, but the one before that, the artist actually asked, can I use this? Or not, didn't ask. They said that part of this is that I'm going to use this to show what my work is and what I can do. So my work is published on their Instagram and on their whatever because it's something that they did.
Right, but they can't use it to make like cups or hats or something like that. They couldn't use your logo.
Well,
they could
this was-
show it, but
well,
they
this
couldn't
was
use
part
it.
of my agreement with them. If
Mhm.
you sign another agreement saying that they have full rights to use it, however, because it's their creative design, then I don't see. Basically, the loophole is going to be whoever has the better lawyer, right?
I guess.
So,
Yeah.
Super shitty. I think Adobe has been taking L's for fucking years with how much they've been charging people to do things and
so I don't use it.
whatever else. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
that's why I
but
don't use it.
Do any of you have old iPods at all? Like we just recently had cleared out some stuff in my wife's old iPod.
Yeah.
I mean,
got
I
a couple
do,
of 'em.
but all the files are corrupted because I tried syncing it with a computer, and everything just got fucked. I still have my old
Well,
one.
they're doing iPod modding now. They have mods for these old iPods. Like you can change charging ports. Like some of them you can add Bluetooth, the USB-C. They have new cases, extra storage. Like they
Can I
replace part of the
Can I
storage.
ask what's the point
Yeah.
though? Like, what's why?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that sounds
I
like
don't
a
know.
hell of a lot
Probably
of work for
probably A, nostalgia, but B, like say you don't want to use like take your phone somewhere, like you go on a jog or you just want to leave your iPod in the car so you can listen to music or something in there instead of always connecting your phone. Then you've
Yeah,
always
I
got
mean,
it in
I
there.
guess that's a reason. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to
gotcha.
run and someone be able to steal my phone. They'd be like,
I
"Give me
mean,
your
it-
shit," and you're like, "Here's my old iPod."
Yeah, here's my iPod. I guess mine is called an iPod Classic.
You're
now.
getting
It
fucking
was-
punched in the face if you hand over an iPod when they ask for your phone. You're getting punched in the
Yeah.
face.
Well,
I
they
mean, it'd be-
probably
for
won't
sure.
know.
It'd be nice. Hand it to your kid.
To your kid.
Why not? Just well, that would be another good thing, right? Is like it's almost like giving your car that you paid off like 17 years ago. You have this old iPod, like they want something for like, oh, I want a music player, an MP3 player, whatever. You're like, here, take my iPod, start listening to some music.
Yeah, man, I
Take
gave
it in
my
your-
daughter my old iPod Touch, and she used to text on it and shit. So yeah, I guess.
All right.
So I mean,
Makes sense.
it's nothing that's per se bad, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised because we only have one more thing and we're done with the list.
What's that?
It's called Stumble Guys, which I feel like it's pretty much Fall Guys, is what it seems like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
32 players, an obstacle course that you have to run through, and of course the last one standing wins. And then it is completely free on console, PC, and mobile.
Mhm.
I don't know how much Fall Guys is. I should have looked that up.
It's free now, I think.
Is it?
Maybe not, but I think it is.
I've never played Fall Guys.
I played it like
I've watched some people
3
play
times.
it, and it looks cute. But aside from that, I didn't get it.
I
There are
played it
other
like
people. Go ahead.
3 times when it first came out, like
Mhm.
when it was huge and popular and everybody was playing it, and that's what streamers were playing. And I first started streaming, I played Fall Guys. That was it. But other than those 3 times, I was like, yeah, I don't really care. But
I played it quite a few times. But
I mean, the only question I would have is it cross-plat to where you could play with mobile? Like if I had my daughter or a niece and nephew that wanted to play this kind of game, could I cross-play with their mobile version? Kind of
Well,
like
there's only-
what is it? Goose Goose Duck.
yeah, Among Us does it too.
I don't know. You're the
Among
mobile
Us did
gaming
it
expert,
right
Kai.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play mobile games. Yeah, I don't know. It looks
So it
very
doesn't.
similar to Fall Guys.
The only thing it's looking at is that it's not cross-platform; it's just cross-progression. So you can carry your stuff over between different devices, but as of right now, I don't think it's cross-platform.
Well, that's cool because then I can, go to the bathroom at work and play for 15, 20 minutes, get a level, and then
You
come
hear
back on
that,
PC
Kai's
and
boss?
gain up.
You hear that? He's fucking around in the bathroom.
I said I could. I actually have my Backbone, but the subscription on that ran out.
You have to pay a subscription to the Backbone?
Yeah, it was like free or something at first, and then it was like, oh, you have to pay X amount every
How
single
much
month,
is
and
it?
I was like, nope, I don't know. I'm not paying to
Wow.
play. I'm not
This
paying
is
to
something
play
worth talking about
Call
on
of
our
Duty
gaming
Mobile.
podcast.
Yeah,
Though.
for sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
And
Travis,
I will say on the Backbone though, when you went to play, if I was trying to play my
It's
PC games,
$4 a month.
if I were to
get
try
it.
and pay or play my PC games on Backbone, I had to also get the NVIDIA experience, which would cost X amount a month too. So I was like, I'm not gonna
how much you pay for
buy-
the Backbone?
$100.
Did you know this
think-
before you bought it?
Mm-mm.
You fucking thieves, Backbone.
Oof.
You
Mm-mm.
fucking
It was like
thieves.
download
says-
this app. All your games are all in one. Like I think I could have, if I was still on console, I probably could have went into my Xbox and like you know how you can play through your Xbox app
Yeah.
on your Xbox as long as your Xbox is turned on. I think I could have done that.
Yeah.
Fine, but my phone I'm sure would heat up quick. But just trying to play like my PC games that I had already installed on my computer or something like that was like, oh well, now you're gonna pay for NVIDIA. I'm like, oh.
So apparently, people that purchased the Backbone before they came up with the monthly fee get a lifetime membership. Like it's free because they came up with the subscription after the fact. If you purchase, I don't know what the date is for the subscription, but if you purchased after they implemented the subscription, then it's $4.17 a month, but they bill annually, so you have to pay the
48
full-
bucks.
Yeah, whatever. 417.
I think it
times
probably
12.
comes out to $50 a year.
Yeah, my pass. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Real quick before I have Travis take it away, I was at Best Buy Saturday. I bought my grandpa a new computer.
Bad
And-
financial decisions.
And
You bought it or he bought it?
well, I bought it he paid me back.
Okay, so he bought a computer.
Yeah, well, I got it for
You
him.
just gave
He
him a
wrote
loan.
me
Went
a
and
check.
picked up
Yeah.
a PC for your
Right,
grandpa.
because
Yeah.
I remember
Best Buy.
hearing on the last one, you said that you bought it for him, and then he said he spent $400 on a computer without a monitor.
It was
And I was
$800.
like, so
yeah.
who actually paid for
Yeah,
it?
no, my grandpa
so-
paid me back. Regardless,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter. But anyway,
Shut up, Kai.
It all
Yeah,
matters.
he wrote me a check. Okay, but I tried. They have one of those Lenovo handheld computers there, and I was
Yes.
messing with it. It's actually pretty fucking sweet.
Is it?
But still way too much money for me. But Travis, you want to
Yeah.
take it away?
Hell yeah. Thanks again for joining us on another episode of the Unqualified Gamers Podcast. Make sure you check out our other socials. We're available on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Patreon, Instagram. Like,
Rumble.
subscribe, Rumble.
Everywhere.
Leave a comment about what you want us to talk about in our next episode. We'll make sure and bring it up. Don't forget about the merch. We got merch coming soon. T-shirts, and I think Kai's already got stickers.
Got some
got
5-inch
stickers.
stickers.
Trying to
Yeah.
get-
Let me know if you
and,
want a 5-inch decal. Yeah.
And thanks Zeus for being here for episode 75. And we'll catch you guys
75.
on the next one.
Yeah. Have a good day, guys.